Hello friends, it's Unafraid Fights and welcome back to Broken Sword 2. Today we are going to save Nico, get some extra points. Let's do this shit!
Before you proceed, Anna,
What?
let me just say my pun and I'll leave you alone with the game. Do you love dogs?
Docs.
Because I prefer nurses!
Leave.
I'm going away!
Leave, bitch, leave!
I'm going to pump it up! I'm pump it up a little bit more!
Again, pump it.
Pumping up, run! It really feels like
I couldn't reach the
fire.
wheel and couldn't see any point in climbing up to it. I decided not to tamper with the clamp. Those jaws looked like it could snap shut at any moment.
What's that?
A burp.
The sign looked as if it was firmly attached to the wall. Anyway, I didn't really want it as a souvenir. The doors looked 100 years old, but they were still very sturdy. A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
I remember there was something to do with these barrels or hooks or whatever. Don't quite remember what, but there it
This
is.
sign
you
also
say
looked firmly
hookers?
attached to the wall.
Hook.
It read Condor Trans Global. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside. The grill opened from the inside.
Oh, maybe I can climb this shit. The window. Oh, okay. There's Titipoco. No, not Titi. Yeah, it was Titipoco, right?
What?
Titipoco.
Ah, Titipoco!
Oh, man.
I wouldn't
It's
have
not a
been hurt
man,
if
it's
it'd been the fan.
Titipoco!
I
The
couldn't reach the
fan.
blades of the fan, which was just as well. If I'd stuck my fingers in there, I'd never be able to play guitar again.
And who's that bitch?
It was his name.
Pablo! Pablito Rompeculos!
Could stop ruining the game.
Okay,
That did the
I'm
trick.
going
The fan
away.
clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak. That must be his boss. I decided there was a better way to attract their attention.
Yep.
I decided there was... It was the creep who'd kidnapped Nico, and I had a score to
Yeah.
settle. The guy was partly hidden behind a stack of crates. That isn't it at all. The room was filled with transglobal crates.
Yeah. Now I think I need to go back out. And can I see something through this window?
The window was jammed shut.
Okay. There was something about this, but I don't quite remember what it was. He's thinking.
Do you need my help, Anna? Okay then.
Do I knock now? Yes.
Who is it?
pizza guy? Oh no. That's...
Is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in, or I'll bust down the door.
Okay. I'm coming.
Apparently it
He
worked.
didn't sound too happy.
Did it work? I think I'm hearing a chain. Yes. Okay. it worked. Oh. Am I going to die? And I'm dead. Wow. I just died.
What happened?
I
You
died. Oh, I died.
Are you that stupid, Anna? What did you do? What did you do?
I died. Is that doable? Maybe not.
Hablo!
Who is it?
My name is Stobbart, George Stobbart.
What do you want?
I've come for my girl.
No girls here.
Open up, creep.
What are you doing, man?
I got the feeling he wasn't too pleased to see me.
Okay, but maybe it's this. While he opens that shit, I go up. Wait. Once more. Now to his head. Yes. I didn't remember this.
Pablito, eres un imbécil!
Imbécil de los cojones. ¡Tatán! Whee! Where's Titi Poco?
It was locked.
Yeah. The drawer.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
Okay. That's probably it. I think.
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
No. Then that key's for what?
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Cuaramonte City. There was a notice board beside the desk with an assortment of paperwork on it.
Where's Titi
All the
Poco?
crates were firmly sealed. The room was filled with Transglobal crates.
Come out, Titi Poco, don't be shy! We all love you!
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What?
Habla, hombre!
What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
He wants enchiladas.
Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Cuaramonte!
Is that where you're from? Cuaramonte City?
Cuaramonte?
Cuaramonte.
Cuaramonte! Cuaramonte!
Okay.
Okay, okay.
This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lot escapade of nor!
What? Okay, what is that?
That key is a bit
What does this
graphic.
key unlock?
Huh?
Oh, it's to unchain him. I didn't remember this. Poor dude.
Hey, you're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here.
It's running away. And he's gone. They had so much
The little guy had gone to
so
ground
many
amongst the
questions.
stack of crates.
Oh well. Elevator?
I couldn't pry the doors apart with my bare hands. There was usually an easier way to do it.
Yes, a button, Okay, okay.
For a nice kick.
Okay. Dink. Here we go. Let's save Nico.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator.
Smart.
But what now?
You had the sticker. Can't I use this sticker?
The label just wasn't sticky enough to stay in place.
The panties are still sticky.
Not such a good...
Okay, no, apparently not.
The worm may have been slimy, but it wasn't sticky.
Can I put the worm in
Nope.
here to make it sticky? What about this? Oh yeah, okay, it was that.
There.
Okay.
That would keep the doors from closing.
Nice!
It's an animal or some shit.
I was wrestling with the
That's
small
false.
crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger. Live contents do not drop.
Nope.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle. There wasn't enough room to move the handle. The statue looked way too heavy for me to move.
I just hear noise every time you
There
come
wasn't
back.
much I could do
Every
with a
time I
pulley
do a
that didn't
series,
have
I
any
come
rope.
back.
A rope.
Where's Nico?
Wait, I don't have a rope. Maybe I have this. No. Okay. What about this?
The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
No?
The short chain stopped...
No. Okay. Is there any rope anywhere?
There was no way to open that window. A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors.
And jam it.
These doors were not...
And jam it good!
And it's gone again.
I didn't want to risk dropping the crate and releasing its live contents. No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
Dude. What the hell are you on about? That switch is for what?
Aha!
Ah! Look at that shit.
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
It's a door!
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling.
Just the fingers, man!
A secret room.
Nico!
Well, but first, what the hell is this? I'll just wait a bit.
Will you look at this? It was a small statue of a kneeling figure in an ornate headdress. The head was hideous, with huge staring eyes set in a decomposing face.
My hair
Hey,
hurts.
somebody's marketing Labano dolls.
Oh, you want to talk?
Hold still. This might hurt a little.
Ow!
Think yourself lucky you don't have a mustache.
About time. You could at least have helped me before grabbing everything you could find.
Not so loud, they'll hear you.
Get these ropes off me right now.
You know, the mood
I'm
you're
gonna
in, maybe
put
that's
the
not such a
goddamn
good idea.
sticker.
Where's Pablo, the big guy?
Out cold. Too much wine doesn't agree with him. Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. Untie me this instant.
No, wait. Not yet. Going away.
We have a rope.
There.
And
How are you
now she's
feeling?
pissed.
Oh, thanks, George. How on earth did you find me?
I knew Ubier had been in Marseille. But never mind about me. How about you tell me exactly what's going on, starting with that Mayan stone?
I picked it up from one of Karzak's men in Paris. I was expecting a consignment of narcotics.
Drugs?
Yes, the proof I needed to expose Karzak's smuggling operation. I'd set it up to act as his courier, and once I had the proof, I planned to go straight to Inspector Mou. But instead of the dope I'd expected, they sent me that stone instead. And to find out more, I called Professor Oublier, who invited me to his mansion. At least, I thought it was Oublier.
I don't get it. If Karzak's business is drugs, why is he so desperate to get his hands on that stone?
Maybe it has some significance to the local people in Central America. It could be Karzak's means of getting them to work for him. Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
And there she goes.
Nico,
Nice
wait.
legs, though.
Yeah.
She has Jamie Lee Curtis legs.
She had nice legs.
We can't use the elevator. If that thug Pablo's recovered, he'll be waiting
No
for
need.
us.
We've got to do something. Where does that door lead to?
I'm not sure.
We'll see. First, a rope. On this.
It would be much easier to attach the rope to the statue first.
Okay, then do it first. Do it.
The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
Maybe with Nico's help we can push this shit now. Yo.
No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
Ask Nico. Nico. Use your legs.
Okay,
We have
tell me
to
what you know
ask
about Condor.
Condor Transglobal exports Aztec and Mayan relics from Central America to Europe. But that's just a cover for the real business. Drug smuggling.
What proof do you have?
Nothing yet.
Do you know where Condor is based?
In Central America, a place called Cuaramonte.
I saw that name on a docket downstairs.
That's what he was saying. Titi Poco.
Cuaramonte.
Tell me about this Karzak guy.
Well, I saw him for only a few minutes, but he frightens me. I got the impression that Pablo was nervous when he was around too. His eyes, they're like a wild animal's, like a tiger. That's what scared me most about him. He looked so unpredictable and dangerous.
Did you know Ubier's wife was a film star?
No, I didn't know he was married. What happened to her?
She died. In mysterious circumstances, apparently.
How mysterious.
I heard she was murdered. Possibly by Ubier himself.
A murderer, huh? André said he was something of a celebrity.
Did I hear you refer to Inspector Moon?
Yes, you remember him?
Of course I do. But I thought he was dead.
So it's from the
No,
first
he
one.
reappeared after the broken sun case had blown
Inspector
over.
Moon.
When he found
I
out who
remember
was
him.
in with the Neo-Templars, he went into hiding. Moon knew more than was good for him.
Does he know about our involvement with the case?
If he does, he's not telling. Still, he got a sudden promotion.
Did that Indian guy mistreat you?
If you forget about the abduction, verbal threats, and bondage, no.
Well, what about the little guy?
I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing here. The big guy, Pablo, he brought Titipoco from the jungle.
Titty what?
Poco.
Titipoco.
Titty what?
That's what I heard Pablo call the dwarf.
Titty what?
Do you recognize this?
Is that the dart which knocked me out?
That's right. I kept it as a souvenir.
I gotta love this guy.
Have you any idea who this little statue is supposed to be?
I'm not very well acquainted with Mayan deities, George. But whatever his name, he sure is ugly.
I found these in your bag.
Oh, they were a
Oh.
gift.
I know. I read the note.
God knows what was going through Andre's mind.
I think that's quite plain enough.
Yes.
Are they edible though?
I don't know.
Look, the little guy downstairs was chained up with these.
That must have been Pablo's doing. I don't blame him, though. That little guy is dangerous.
You're still sore about that poison dart?
Of course I'm sore.
That's why it's called Titipoco. Because he's little. Otherwise he would be Titimucho.
Don't.
Spanish joke.
If you can call it a joke.
The rope wasn't long enough to reach the pulley. I didn't want to risk dropping the crate and releasing its live contents.
And ask her fucking help.
Nico looked well considering her ordeal. It was the strip of masking tape which the big Indian had used to gag Nico.
Oh, wait. Okay. Pandora. Oh, it's not Pandora. Okay. Now we
Hopefully,
can
the
take
tape would
this
prevent those doors
shit.
from closing and stop the Indian from being able to call the elevator.
It's now!
Push that. Slide this. Instead of asking for help. She's just walking around. The fuck?
Women!
He's the one who's not asking.
The pallet rose about 6 inches off the floor, and I said a silent prayer to whoever had
That's
discovered
all
the
it
power
took.
of hydraulics.
6 inches.
What on earth are
6
you
inches
doing?
is a nice number.
Trying to raise the statue so I can hook it to that pulley.
Is that really going to help us?
You raised
I
it
like to keep
6
myself
inches.
occupied in times of stress.
Let's shut up. Before I die. Now we can put it here. I think. Yes. And now lower that shit. And push the freaking statue.
I didn't see a need to raise.
No, okay. Push it.
Push it good!
It was
Maybe
too
we'll
heavy
get
for
help.
me to move on my own.
Come on, Georgie! It's push day!
Little hand.
Could you give me a hand to push this statue?
What for?
This, my dear, is our passport to freedom.
If you say so, dear.
Okay, push! great
was.
teamwork.
Nice to be working with you again, Mr. Stobbart.
Ta-da! Oh, this cable. Okay. This.
Nico, I have a great idea.
What a great idea he's gonna have. It's a great idea. Yeah, this was great.
At least now she's wet.
The dog. The dog was still there.
Where have you been? Never mind that. Do you have the Mayan stone?
Maybe I have, but,
Don't argue, André. Give the stone to George.
well, of course.
Gosh.
If you say so, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Andre.
George, he told me you'd been kidnapped, my dear. I'm glad to see he was mistaken.
Oh, but it was true. If it hadn't been for George, I wouldn't be here now.
That's not finished yet. Karzak's thugs will be back for that stone, you can bet. The best lead that we have is Cuaramonte City.
Cuaramonte is in Central America. That's where Ubier gets his artifacts.
That's all we needed to know. Come on, George.
Yes.
Cuaramonte,
Let's be happy in
the traveler's
Cuaramonte!
real entrance to Central America.
Let's
Well,
go.
that's
Field
how it was
trip,
translated
field
in the
trip, field
brochure.
trip.
We didn't know what we were looking for, but
That's
the
so
offices of Condor Trans Global seemed a good place to start.
Vacation. Vacation with a little bit of danger. Adventure. You calm the fuck down.
I gotta stop
Hey,
taking that
It's
pre-workout.
market day. I
Market
don't
day.
see any cabs. Let's ask someone how to get to Cuaramonte City.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for any sign of Condor Trans Global.
That's a poster.
In Cuaramonte, defacing a poster was probably a capital offense. It looked to me like an early portrait of Orson Welles.
A goat. Bod. He's like,
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
no, cats are cool. Well, hello, redhead.
Hola, señora.
Hi, we were wondering...
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Oh, she doesn't care about me.
Hi, my name is Nico Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Cuaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobbart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Fine, I have your attention now. The
Would
panties.
you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
Okay, maybe not.
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Cuaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
Do you like a punch?
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Uh-oh.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Cuaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Are you breaking the floor?
A bit.
Do you know
Never
who
will,
owned
mate.
Condor Transglobal?
I have no idea.
They like us. They like us to see us from below. From beneath.
You see this? It's my lucky piece of coal.
What's so lucky about it?
I'm not sure yet.
Whoa!
Nice
Okay.
buns.
Didn't remember about this. Okay.
Have
Cuaramonte
you
is
heard
a
about
free
the
town.
forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
For the boys. Okay. Thank you. Conchita. It's no pente.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Cuaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an
It's a
interactive
robot.
hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Computer says no.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
Okay.
How come you're not wearing any pants?
No
I
pants,
feel
stay,
more
sir.
alert without them.
More
Kind of
alert.
quirky.
And your boss doesn't mind?
She suggested it.
Conchita.
Conchita cachonda.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Yeah.
Please. Go away and let me get on with my work.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
Evil monks. The fuck? That's weird. But fun.
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks. Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
Hey!
Got them kids.
Shit.
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something? Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, George?
Sure, they're great.
Eat them and shut up. Bitch.
Bitch.
Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be.
God damn! She
How
knows
did she
her
know that?
chimneys.
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Here,
Take a look at this, Nico.
a
That's
present.
disgusting, George.
Eat it.
Why are you carrying it around with you?
Protein.
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
His new BFF.
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house. Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
This is a good Chihuahua. Some more Conchita.
I had nothing else to talk about.
Okay, no more Conchita. Let's go then. Oh, I remember this lady.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
They are no longer the three Paraguayos.
Yeah, the two. I do.
Why was Miguel put in jail?
For playing folk music.
What the fuck?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Cuaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
One of these days I will end up in jail, man.
Who? You?
Me? Always insisting on singing good.
So good.
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
No, don't go there.
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll
What about
take
the
your
goat?
word for it.
Bitches.
Maybe the goat once.
Have you any idea what
Maybe I
this
shouldn't
is?
be showing
No,
this shit
senor.
around.
Me neither.
Oh well.
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are
Aye!
you carrying that thing around with
Put
you,
it
senor?
away!
Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little
That's
carving.
It
Catlipoca!
brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't? Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
3 months ago?
What was the ship with the condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
It's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
You've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Let me see if the goat is going to eat the dog biscuits. You want a dog biscuit? Wait. Dog biscuit for the goat. No. What about the worm? No. Nothing.
What about their panties?
What about throwing a stick? Oh, wait. No.
What was that? It's a lump of lucky coal. Coal?
It's talking.
I would have preferred chocolate. Any.
Wait, I never saw
pretty
this.
much, as long as it hasn't got marzipan in it. God, I hate marzipan. You can talk. I mean, you're a talking goat. Keep your voice down. This is between
All these
you
years.
and me, right? Well, I guess so. Now, I mean it. You tell anyone you've spoken to me, and you'll be cursed.
What a nice
Oh
discovery.
my god, I never saw this shit.
I didn't know about that shit either.
What if I give him this now? No. Nothing?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
This is awesome! He's trying to ask him something else. What about the panty? Should I give him the panties? No. What about the statue? Wait. Wait! George? No. Oh my. Wow. Hey, is this watermelons? Distracted by food again. Woman. Mulher. Let's carry on with the Portuguese lesson.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
Oh, I thought
See.
it was watermelons.
Hey!
Ah, ew.
Mind the footwear, lady.
Ew.
Remember Bear Grylls drinking that alcohol beverage made by all the people in that village?
Oh, the
With
spit.
all their spit, yeah.
Ew. Oh.
And he didn't know about it.
Oh, he didn't know about it.
They told him and he almost puked.
I can't really discuss it and stuff like that. Ew, I thought you were gonna say the
cojones.
eat the balls of a goat or whatever, and they were filled with cheese.
Full.
Ew, ew. And he said it was a really bad explosion in his mouth. That's so bad. I feel bad for the guy.
He was the man. He still is.
You gotta have the balls to eat balls.
Hi.
You wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy
Hey.
cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables.
Got a question, are those real? The titties.
Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on bulk purchases.
I'm not into cabbages.
Give me a cabbage so that I can give it to the dog. Here.
Have you ever seen
Bad
anything
luck.
like this before?
Aye, that's Catlepoca.
Aye.
Put it away, senor. That's Catlepoca brings nothing but evil.
Evil.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages.
No more cabbages.
See ya.
Just this woman. Another one spitting. The women are always spitting.
Hi.
Oh.
Lovely bread.
Okay?
Bread. Pain?
Si, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Don't. She's spitting on it. Oh, that reminds me of that story from my uncle. He went to a restaurant and he really loved the, how do you call them? Pastéis de bacalhau. Codfish. I don't know, like fried with whatever. It's a really typical Portuguese shit. He loved it so much. He ate so many, and he went like from behind the building and peeked through the window.
Bad idea.
Yep, there was a woman making gold of that shit, and what does she do in the end? She has them all lined up. She drinks a little sip of white wine and goes like, you're like, it reminds me of that shit.
That's why they tasted so good.
Well, maybe. That's disgusting, though. Hello. What?
Hi there.
Say shit.
What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
¿Qué tienes para... How do you say? Sell? Vender? Vender? It's really close to Portuguese. So I always fuck up because some shit I think it's really close and they're like, ¿Qué?
No, it's not.
¿Qué? Mujer estúpida. It's actually really funny. Selling fish.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
They have crabs.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back.
I didn't understand most of these jokes back in the day.
Yeah, no, not at all. Really
Do you
funny.
recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very
What?
bad
And
luck.
now the
That
crabs.
is Tezcatlipoca, Night Hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Go away! Okay, let's talk to the lady. Pearl, that's it. I never remember her name. Ah! Pearl!
George Stobbart.
She
well,
recognized me. She's
Mrs.
on the first
Henderson.
one too.
Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
Nice scalps, though.
Yeah, look at that. All muscular and shit.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs.
Better
Henderson?
than Arnold.
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
You ain't speaking to Dwayne.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoiled sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old
Speaking of
pyramid places, but
sourpuss, give me
Dwayne
some
says he has
sour
to stay in town.
cream
Right.
bites.
You don't want to go on your own.
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Your mouth.
Oh, oh,
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
okay.
What brings you to Cuaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres. The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
Wait for it.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a
It's a
fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon
She wants to
me,
dart
I
as
stand
earrings.
corrected, honey.
Honey,
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot. What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Look
the
at this,
worm
Pearl.
looks like a
tequila
croissant.
worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me,
want the
honey. I
croissant.
swear I'll scream like a hog
Those
on a hot plate.
egg croissants. Sweet egg croissant. Oh, when are we gonna get
Or
one?
Nutella croissant.
A Nutella croissant. No, I want one. I like Nutella. This is probably the first time you're all only going to hear me say that I prefer something else than chocolate.
Wow.
Wow.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Cuaramonte.
Oh, my.
She's not
She
interested.
didn't appear to be the slightest
Yep.
bit interested.
Not
She
at
doesn't
all.
want to believe.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Bye-bye, my lady. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna have to stay here for now. I'm in Cuaramonte, and I'm going to explore the rest of the village in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.